Welcome back to HOLMAKRA for the Pioneer series, episode 22, with me, MrSealyp. It's 7:35 in the morning. There have been strange noises overnight. I thought I would add in the little bit of landscaping I was doing. After my scouting around with the horse on the last episode, I decided, you know what, I am going to do some work over here. And as you can see, I'm up here on my hilltop. I didn't put a barbecue hut up here, but I have got a parasol, got a little rocking chair, got my little light. It's fantastic. I can look over my property. So, what has all the building been? Actually, I do need to do a little bit of smoothing here, I think, but we'll get to that. The building, well, down on my little track that I put in, my wood chip track, I have now got greenhouses. I thought, well, that went a bit squeaky. I thought what would be a good idea, because the cows are now producing manure, and potentially, if we do get pigs put in, they will as well. We can put manure in here. I can always go and buy some. We can get pallets of manure, we can get it loose, we can get all sorts of stuff. So I've got a tomato one and a lettuce one planted on this little bit. We levelled it out a little bit, smoothed out the edges, did a little bit of landscaping here and there. Doesn't look too bad, does it? It's alright. Quite happy with this. Now, the T-Rex is still here. We have got, if I back up this way, this smoothed out a little bit, so we have got a little bit of a kind of ramp up from the fields, but I don't really want to go across the grass field. So what I've also done is put in a track coming off the end here, which runs over the top and through the trees. So we've got a little track here, lights, put my headlights on, which runs down here to the main track, so we can come here, which leads me on to the next bit. All the banging and crashing and drilling and whatnot. We have got this. We've got ourselves a small shelter. Bales are all nice and neatly stacked underneath, as is the little skid steer loader, and we've got our new pig building, pig pen, pig barn, whatever you want to call it, ready for when we get our pigs. Like I say, we didn't really find any when we went for our ride the other day, but they're out there, and we're only likely going to catch one or two, or whatever like that, but we'll see how we go. Manure and mess and whatnot. How are we looking? Not too bad. They're probably going to need feeding and watering and all that lovely stuff, so we'll get onto that. That's still... Oh, have we finally used everything on that belt? Fantastic, right. They'll all need sorting out. Our crops are growing, which is all fantastic. Actually, that's a good point. I wonder how much manure I have got there. Probably not a huge amount. We may have to buy some pallets. What I'm also thinking of getting is a barbecue for over at our little over at our cabin, and there have been some updates, and I can't remember. It's terrible. The name of the modder. Was it Top Ace? Not sure if it was Top Ace or not. That did an update to a kind of placeables pack. That's going to bug me now. Camelos 0397, the placeable details pack had an update. So under decoration, I've got a whole load of stuff here for doing things like this. This pack here that's got all these bits and bobs, it added another 10, I think it was. 10 items in, I'm pretty sure. So we've got this wood pile here, detail set 2, 3, 4, I think are all new. We've got the trunk set and stump set. I tried to place one each of those, that wouldn't work for some reason. There is another outhouse, and the lamp that I used, the parasol, there's a plastic barrier, wheelbarrow decoration, which I think is lovely, that's fantastic. And we've got a grill, so I might get the grill. I've also got a dolphin, if I wanted to go, like have one either side of my entrance for some reason. You could do, it really needs to be seals, but dolphins might do. And an old wooden pole, the right of way signs came from a different pack. So yeah, we're thinking I might buy a barbecue. Go down to the store, buy ourselves a barbecue, that way we're good to go. So I think what I'm going to do, crops still growing, is, oh, that was what I was going to look for. Under pallets, do I have access to, down at the store, do they have any manure pallets that we could buy? They do. Okay, we could buy some pallets of manure. I might do that. Whiz down with a trailer, grab some pallets of manure. But before I do any of that, I need to get over to my logging area, because we've got a pile of logs to deliver, and we've got our today's load of wood chips need to be done. So we'll do that. Then I'm going to fill up the greenhouses. We'll get the water to actually, you know what I might as well do as I'm doing it. Let's take this over at the same time. I'm really pleased with how this has worked out. Considering I had that little wander about, this was the kind of the flattest little bit I could find. Those were 25 grand each, were they? I think. So they weren't cheap to place, but I like the way this has kind of worked out, and I have got a bit of space. They're not as big as I thought they were going to be. I could probably get another couple in, hence the pile of lumber. So if we do decide we're going to build another one of the tomato ones, we can. I think I've got space for another couple if we get to that point. So what I'm going to do is drive this back over to my logging setup. We'll get that delivered, and then we'll get this sorted. I might go down with the pickup, grab something, grab a couple of pallets of manure, At least I can get going with that. I've got water and water source, so I can do the water for the greenhouse. We'll get that done. Right, I'm over here. I was about to start loading everything up and suddenly remembered that this needs refueling. I'm going to take the pickup down, grab that trailer again. I think I'm going to do it from in here, don't I? Nope. In here. There we go. Fill up from the tank. Lovely. That's gone down a little bit. Awesome. I wonder if that needs filling up as well. Potentially. So let's top these up. Top off the tanks. There we go. Is that done? So we'll take this down, pick up a trailer, we'll get manure, but our daily load of logs and wood chips need to go. We are, as always, nicely loaded. Now, you may notice, you may not, but you may notice over the next little while, as I'm recording, you can't hear any fans. There's no fan noise. As of yesterday, or last week, I took the PlayStation apart, cleaned out all the fan, everything, dusted it all out, hoovered it all out, fantastic. Fan was still doing it every now and again. On Farming Simulator, not too bad. On Construction Simulator 3, horrendous. And when I started playing SnowRunner, it was like a jet engine taking off. It was unbelievable. Every time I loaded those up. Weirdly, when I got into the start menu, hadn't even put the PlayStation under load at all. Bang, off it went. So I had some canned compressed air delivered. So what I thought I would do, rather than take the whole PS4 Pro apart, which it suggests you do, just take the whole thing to pieces so you can get to the heatsink. I thought what I would do is see if I could get the compressed air spray in around the fan, spray out any dust and stuff that might be collected around the heatsink, and have a go. So I did. No fan noise at all on Farming Simulator. On Construction Simulator 3 and SnowRunner, a little bit, but compared to the jet engine I've had the last few days, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, all good. And I was just about to say, hopefully that sorted out a few of the issues with lag and stuff, but I'm still getting it with the trees. I've been told it's a performance issue. I've always had it. I've always had it with pallets, I've always had it with logs, from when my PlayStation was new to now. I don't know. But anyway, let's get down there. Let's get today's sold. Then we'll get the pickup down there and we'll get going. Actually, I'll get the pickup to, inverted commas, follow me. Before everyone starts commenting, we don't have follow me on console. I'm just, you know. So this is my daily income. I mean, I could be doing, like I did at the start, to make enough money to buy the land, all the rest of the stuff I was doing. Multiple loads, I could have trailers in the back of this, I could be using my long trailer, and I might do at some point. But as far as the daily income goes, actually let's disconnect that. We're going to go... So, doing the wood chips and doing a full load like this is keeping me ticking over. Right, do I risk taking these? Well, I didn't do too bad. Okay, so what's today's payment? What do we reckon? 80? 78. That's... hang on. Don't want to get underneath that. What's that? There we go. About 80. I wasn't far off, that's pretty good. Like I said before, we'll take that. And I should really close the bunk back up and drive it back up narrow, but Don't want to. Now what's the best I've got for these? 28 was it? I didn't even look to see what the price was on them at the moment. I don't think it's going to be that good. Probably be down around 20 maybe. We're about to see. Let's open that. Change that to the trailer. Doors open and away we go. That's doing its thing. Might not even get that much actually. Just trying to think. What's that showing? Yeah, 20,153. It's like I'm clairvoyant. Never actually met her, but she's supposed to be a lovely lady, Claire. Dad jokes all day long. All day long you can have them. Right. Pick up. I would have thought my worker following me would have been here by now with it. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Right. Funny story. My worker got halfway down here and realised the trailer was actually back up at the logging camp with a load of logs in the back of it. So he had to go back and unload it and bring it back down again. He has subsequently been fired. Oh dear, what a mess. Right, okay. I'm here now, that's the main thing. So what we'll do, pop that there. Lights off. Let's get into our store. Pallets. We'll grab a couple. We can always grab more later. All the animals will produce more. It's only 100 for each pallet. And we'll grab this. I can't remember what pack these came with. It was. I think it was just the manure and TMR pallet. I think it was, but I can't remember who the model was. Sorry. I know people generally will ask me, and I can't for the life remember who it was. There we go. And then the other end, we can use the skid steer loader, the New Holland, to unload them again. Just missed with that one. Ah, that'll be right with one strap. I'm sure it will. Right, let's get the back up. Let's get these greenhouses sorted out. I will grab the manure from the animals, whatever we've got. From the cows, I say the animals, it's only the cows. This trailer's coming in very handy. I might have to buy one. At the moment we've just got at least. I think they're only about £5 to buy. We're here. Right, let's take our new left fork up through the trees. I took this route simply because that didn't actually require any landscaping. It was kind of smooth up to this point anyway, This bit was kind of rounded over the top. I just took some trees out. I've got a bit more scope if I want to do more. I could take that tree out there, and I could extend a bit further. But like I say, I've got plenty of room. That's not going to be an issue. Hopefully this all works. No reason why not. Don't know why I didn't think of greenhouses before. It suddenly popped into my head. I know why it popped into my head. I've just suddenly remembered. When I was showing MrSealyp, we were looking at mods, and we were talking about mods I'd installed and ones that I thought she should install. And I said about the various different greenhouses that were available, and it suddenly clicked in my head. I thought, if I'm going to go self-sustainable, then I need greenhouses. Of course I do. So that's where we are now. Where is my skid steer loader? I moved because I was fiddling around with the bale. That's here. Right, we'll grab that. The small Fiat, the tracked Fiat is over there. That's been collecting water for the cows, so we can bring that over and use that. What else? Oh, I brought over the Massey Ferguson telehandler as well, because that's got the bucket on, and we'll use that to get whatever manure we've got in the cow storage. You know what I mean. I'm assuming these just unload from the pallets like any other pallet does. We're about to find out, aren't we? Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, Mr. Muppet. Right, let's swing around on that. Now, which one is it? No. That one does that one. That one does that one. There we go. That's better. Been getting on that a little bit better, I think. So, this should then, I assume, just... Oh yeah! Look at that! Now that pallet was 2,100. That isn't going to necessarily completely fill this, is it? Let's just open up my menu. 70% full at 2,100. Okay, so if I do both of those, one in each trough, and then what we'll do is use whatever loose we've got just to top up, but we'll be alright. Once we add water, we'll get some growth. That'll be another job done. We can go down and get these pallets whenever we want, can't we? That'd be quite cool. Looks like we haven't got many cows. They're not going to be producing a huge amount of manure, but €100 a pallet, it's not really the end of the world, is it? The amount of money I'm making doing logging. Cool. That's that. Actually, let's take that back down. Grab the telehandler, then we'll go and grab the Fiat. And that'll be it done. I do like the shadow of that windmill going around, that's brilliant. Little things that please me. Where shall I put this? Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just stop there. Where did I leave it? Oh, there it is. Camouflage, there, that big yellow telehandler. Wonder how much we've got. Not very much. I could probably do with getting a bucket for the skid steer loader, actually. That might be easier, mightn't it? Okay, that's a bit. I got so used to having the high tip bucket on the wheel loader. Whoops. Probably should have left some for this side. Note to self, next time, 3 pallets. For some reason I had it in my head it was 2,000, but I think that might be litres for the water, so I might have to do the water twice, because the IBCs only hold 2,000 litres. That said, I could have go and grab the other one and do them both at the same time. I might do that actually, that would be easier. I'll do that. Bear with me, I'm going to go and grab that. I've got the one from the cows, I'll go and grab the one from the sheep as well. Okay, I know not everyone likes the look of this, but we've got a full bale and one on the go. The sheep are doing really well. Back one's full, I did that on the way down. But what I can do, I've got the well over there, which we found amongst the trees. Oh, the other thing as well, I think the chickens are... I think we've got an egg pallet box at last, I think. It does say, yeah, there we go. They are now producing. It's taken a while, but they are now producing eggs. That's good to know. Can I close my breakfast? Lovely. Yeah, because I've got the pond, which was a pond mod, which you then can landscape and fiddle around with. If I come up next to the pond, like so, he says, there we go, press L3, it fills up from the pond. Little pump thing. Those hoses that are on top, they just chuck it in and turn on the pump and away you go. So, we should now have enough on the front and back of this to do it. The expansion of the farm continues. There we go, we have lettuce. Okay, stop 2000. Boom. We'll switch to the back tank. Swing ourselves around. And we should now get tomatoes. Fantastic. And there we go. Let me just jump out. We'll check on that. Let's open up the menu. Yep, 2,000. That's why the 2,000 was in my head. 2,000 litres is 100% on the water. Right. Well, there we go. So we are now set. I'm going to go and refill these. Put the one back by the sheep, the one back by the cows, and then I'll probably sort out feeding the animals. That's my next step, I think. But we have come to the end of another episode. More progress has been made. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.